Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It's your girl Britt Reacts, and today we are reacting to Tom Segura stand-up comedy Disgraceful on Netflix. This one's called Funny Disabilities. Let's see what he has to say.
I know why you laugh at my physical flaws. Physical flaws are funny. They just are. Disabilities are not. But some are. Most aren't. We know those ones, you know? Like if there's a 10K or a quilt, it's pretty bad. But the rest are up for debate. And if you're sitting here and you're like, well, when is it ever funny?
Do you know what he's doing? What he's talking about? This man, yo, when he's about to talk about stutters, because it is a disability. And I'm not saying it's funny, but I think it's funny how he's bringing it in, how he's bringing it forth and presenting it to us is quite literally genius.
Well, luckily for you, I have 3 examples. First, foreign accent syndrome.
What?
Some of you know about it. Some of you don't. It's real. You can look it up on your way out of here.
Dang it, was I wrong? Is he not going to talk about stuttering? Is he going to talk about stuttering? Is he going to bring it back and talk about stuttering?
Some people experience head trauma. Not funny. But they wake up speaking their native language with a foreign accent. Very funny. I defy you to watch interviews with these people and not piss yourself laughing. Do you understand? Like a farmer in Alabama who's normally like, that guy hits his head and is now like,
no way. That's not a thing. People do not do that. That is not a thing. Is that a thing? Drop it in the comments. Is that for real or is this just a bit? Because I've never heard of that. How do you go from like speaking in an accent to a whole nother foreign accent? Like how do you require that skill due to head trauma? What in the world?
Not funny to you, you piece of shit? Really? The best case ever of foreign accent syndrome happened in the UK. Not only was it a British woman who lived her entire life in the UK, she never left the town she was born in for 33 years. She was in an accident, and she woke up speaking English, but with a Chinese foreign accent.
No.
Did you hear what I just... Do you now believe in God and his awesome sense of humor? A British lady who her whole life was like, hello, it's a bit of a whiffle, isn't it? Like that. Now says, I have not had my conversation, Royce, I can talk on Vienna.
No, he didn't. 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 This guy right here. This guy right here, man.
First of all, do you know how hard it is to do that impression without squinting? Secondly, if you're getting uncomfortable, like, whoa, he's mocking an Asian accent? No, she's white. This is fine. A white British lady just happens to say, would you like a cup of tea? Tastes good? You want milk?
You want? Oh no!
Biscuit? Oh, good. You want me to suck the dick down? I don't know. She's a nice British lady. She can say whatever she wants. Now,
what's wrong with Tom Segura? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Why would he say that? Tom, why would you say that?
if you're sitting in your seat right now and you're like, I don't think it's funny. Well, don't get your tits in a tussle. I got 2 more for you. So...
I think I'm stealing that one. Don't get your tits in a tussle. I'm stealing it. You might hear me say that in another video sometime in the near future.
What about persistent genital arousal disorder?
Are these
That's
things?
a fancy way
I
of
need to
saying
Google.
never not coming. These are people that have orgasms every 90 seconds. And they can't have jobs. Why can't they have jobs, Tom? Because they're coming all the time. It's not appropriate for you to be like, can I try on this shirt? And the guy's like,
Oh no.
fuck your shirt. I'm gonna wear my old shit. I'm not wearing your fucking shirt. Can you imagine? You're like, oh, we're out of orange juice? Or, oh, just bring water. That's too much sugar. I don't want any more of that. Some people suffer from both of those afflictions.
No.
You know that? It's rare, but it happens.
No.
Imagine that. They're like, you just walk up to someone, you're like, oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dad passing away. And he's like, that feels good. I made that one up. That's not true. But that was cheap, but that was fun. Now, if you're still not on board with this, how about an old, reliable one? You know, how about Tourette syndrome? Yeah, maybe you've heard of that. If you haven't, let me tell you. When I was in 5th grade.
Okay, so it wasn't stuttering, it was Tourette's. Which, if you have TikTok and you have been on TikTok for upwards of 2 years, then you know that there are several TikTok creators who have Tourette's that like fully invite you into their journey with Tourette's. Some making fun of their own disabilities, some that you know, are more serious about it and just kind of take you through the day in and day out, and they'll answer questions while obviously suffering from the Tourette's. And I mean, I want to say like over a year ago, it was like a huge thing on TikTok, like huge thing on TikTok. So it's, I'm interested to see what he's gonna say, because I have more information now on Tourette's than I've ever had in my life thanks to TikTok. So let's see.
My parents sent me to a new school on a Wednesday. I'll never forget. It was a Catholic school, and on Wednesdays they had mass. So picture you're a new student at a new school, you don't know anybody, and the first thing you're doing is you're going to church. So I walk in, and the priest starts the service. He goes, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the kid in the row in front of me goes, F your cunt. Nobody did anything, no one batted an eye. He just goes, Holy Spirit, starts reading from the Bible. This kid goes, lick my balls! I am laughing so but I know I'm not supposed to laugh. It sounds like I'm having a stroke. I'm 10. I'm like, I have tears running down my face. And finally I'm able to get out. How come nobody else is laughing? And the kid next to me goes, he's got Tourette's. It gets old.
It gets old.
3 years I was at that school. That shit never got old. The greatest gift God ever bestowed upon me. And I'll tell you this, the greatest day of my life, up until the day my son was born, was the day we had a substitute teacher that year, and they didn't warn her about him. Your imagination is serving you correctly. It was glorious. I watched a 10-year-old boy break a grown woman's spirit. These poor substitutes, they don't know what's going on in your class. Clue. You know, she walked in, somehow they did.
Substitutes go through it already, but to go through that, I would retire from substituting. I would never substitute again. I would literally turn in my certification. There's no way.
Didn't tell her, and she's like, read chapter 3. And then his tics would build, meaning they would start small. So he would sit in class and be like, so she goes, what's going on? And we're like, she doesn't know. And then he would do this every day. He would take markers and paint his own shirt. Again, every day he did it, but she doesn't know about it. So she sees it. She's like, what are you doing? He goes, what do you think? Then he starts painting his face with the marker. And she goes, stop that. And he goes, and she's like, what's happening? What's happening? And we go, that's Kevin. Why are you crying so much right now? When she herself, she's dead. So. She's out of teaching, but she's fine.
For sure. For sure. I want to be out of teaching, and I was never a teacher. This was so offensive and cringy and funny and good. It was all the things. I'm actually shocked that people are still allowed to do comedy like this without completely being canceled by the culture. You know, what is life if we cannot make fun of each other and ourselves? Like, what is life? You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people who do suffer from disabilities like Tourette's, and I'm only speaking to this because I've seen it on TikTok, get through by finding the humor in it, right? Like beating you to the punch. So, you know, this was a hard one to like, I don't know if I should be laughing, but it was funny. It was funny. And if you don't think so, I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry to you and everyone around you who needs humor in their life. We all need humor. We all deserve humor. Anyway, I love you guys. Go have the day you deserve. Peace.